Hello there. Hello, beautiful.
Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Fandom Fights. I'm your host for the night. I'm Brzakala. That's Nick Twohig. We got an exciting one for you. I say it often, and I mean it again, once again tonight. We got Jacoby Bancroft going up against Kaiser. Challenges so much, Nick. What's he going to challenge tonight? I don't actually think anything. These questions are perfect. They're airtight. Nick, your thoughts on the match?
Yeah, same. Very interesting match, Tim. Two very good players with a positive record, but they're inching towards that 500 mark. I think they both had recent success in teams. In fact, when their teams played each other last year, it was one of the most exciting matches of the year. So to see them back against each other, I think is really cool. I think these two are pretty evenly matched, and when you throw the new categories in it, it's anyone's game. So I'm really excited to see what happens here today, Tim.
Yeah, I think these are two of the best, and this is total me interpreting what I see from them, but I feel like these two are some of the best preparers in the league. Like, I feel like they just know a lot and they study a lot, and I love that. I like to see what's going to happen tonight. I'm a big fan, if you can't tell, Nick, of Jacoby.
They both win when you said that. So.
Hey man, only one of these people knew torch and sword, and fortune favors the bold, and challenges are made. I don't know. Let's get into the post. Let's get into the interviews. Whatever, the promos, whatever they're fucking called. I'm losing it, man. Let's go.
I'm not sure whether anything that Nick said was correct, but here we are.
Hey, you're here. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to flip the roles, because you're going to talk down about yourself, because that's what you do. But I'm going to talk you up. You're a really good player, and stop saying you're not. There's a reason that your teams are very good. You always do very well. Sometimes you go a little off the rails with the challenges, but that's what we love about you. It's what makes you you. And Jacoby's great. He's an awesome dude. I got very drunk with him in LA once, and I had a great time. But this is a trivia match. You're ready for it. I know you're ready for it. How you feeling?
The bold favors the fortune.
Love it. Let's roll this.
Yeah.
Hi. I think Tim's on cocaine. I'm just going to be honest with you. He is wound for sound, so don't let him distract you. Don't let him distract you. And whatever the hell we were talking about before, the 7,000-page blog from Cameron Holtzman, don't let that
right.
Kaiser challenge shit, even though you get it right. But I'm here to challenge his challenge.
Perfect. That's great. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. Yeah, Nick and Tim said some nice things. And Kaiser's a great guy. And I never know what to say in these. And I think there's a 30-second time. We're gonna do great. Fortune favors the bold. Kaiser, get the thing right. All right, let's do this.
We ride.
We here at Multiplex Entertainment do not condone the use of drugs or any other illegal substances. No, I'm on my.
We also don't really have an opinion on it. We kind of just, do your thing.
Yeah. But if you do it, you're out. No, I'm just kidding. Nick, let's get into it. Round number 1. How's it going to work?
Round number 1 is going to work like this. There's going to be 10 questions in the round of Fandom Fights. Each player is going to have 15 seconds to write down their answer. At the end of 15 seconds, we'll say pens down, at which point the players will reveal their answer and say it aloud. Each correct answer is worth 1 point apiece. Should any individual player get all 10 questions correct in round number 1, they would receive a bonus question. Each player will have 3 repeats, 1 challenge for the entirety of the match. Players, any questions we get in round number 1?
What the fuck did Cody say? We ride. What the fuck was that?
We ride because we ride, Kaiser.
Horses,
that's why.
Rivers.
Sure.
Your first question will come in the category of the worlds of DC. In Black Adam, What specific mode of transportation does the child Amon use to get around Kahndaq throughout the film?
Terrible fucking movie. Holy shit.
Yeah, it's fine. I've been thinking about recording myself reading the round 1 rules, and then we could just put it on the side and press go. And then I don't have to do that every time.
No.
I would like that, though. It would.
No. 5, 4. I like the improv. 2, 1. Pens down. I like you suffering when we get to the filmography round and the title matches. Let's go to Kaiser.
A skateboard.
And Jacoby.
Who I also said skateboard. Oh, if I'm not blurry.
Oh
Skateboard.
Sentinel skateboard is correct. So your next question is going to come to you from the category of Disney animation. Which Disney animation film features characters named Ellie Mae, Mr. Snoops, Evan Rude, and Rufus? So if you genuinely wanted to do that, we could do that. I don't think we should. However, it reminds me a lot of when I was in high school, I was in a band, and I asked, can I sing this part once? And then when it repeats, we just like cut and paste it. And I was told, no, you need by the producer, you need the flow like each time. 5.
I just had a way better idea that I will tell you your next question.
1. Pens down. I'm excited. Let's go to Jacoby.
Sound like dog names. 101 Dalmatians.
No, Kaiser.
The Rescuers?
The Rescuers is correct. So Kaiser
Was
will
it?
hit
It's a
that
fucking
one.
dragonfly. Yeah.
Nick, what's next?
Third question comes to the category of YA. In Twilight New Moon, how old does Bella turn on her birthday?
Oh.
Your idea. Let's go. Tash out.
What if I recorded myself doing a Nicole Kidman style reading of the rules?
If you did it in a movie theater, I would do it.
I would do it outside the movie theater, and then I'd be like, round 1. Everyone gets 3 repeats.
Oh.
1 challenge.
5, 4, 3. You're tempting me to. 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
18.
And Jacoby.
17. Damn it.
18 is correct. So your next question is going to come to you in the category of creature features. Who plays the government official in charge of the expedition? William Randa in Kong Skull Island. I have a story about this question, but I cannot tell you now.
About this question?
Yeah, you'll understand, but it's good. I'm gonna hype it up big. It's not that great, but I have a story for you once we get to the next one. 5,
Jacoby 問題跳有波得
2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Jacoby.
Samuel L. Jackson.
And Kaiser.
John Goodman.
John Goodman.
Razor
Correct. So 4-1 is the score. Nick, what's next?
Next question comes to the category of James Bond. In The World Is Not Enough, when Bond is chasing Elektra after she kills Zukovsky, he stops to free whom?
So John Goodman.
Sorry, there's something buzzing outside my house. I can't hear you.
Okay,
Can you
check
do
that.
the technical?
Repeat. Question again. In The World Is Not Enough, when Bond is chasing Elektra after she kills Zukovsky, he stops to free whom?
John Goodman appears in the opening scene of the new Monarch TV show. And then there's a character named Bill Randa for the rest of the show, a younger version of him. And Maggie and I had no idea they were the same character until we rewatched Kong Skull Island, and we went, what the fuck? We were shocked, to say the least. 5.
The show any good?
3. I enjoyed it. 1. Pens down. It's a solid 7 out of 10. Nothing great, nothing bad. Let's go to Kaiser.
M.
And Jacoby.
M.
M is correct. So it's 5-2. Your next question is in the category of American Spies. In The Sum of All Fears, the vending machine that is blown up during a football game was carrying what kind of product? There's some really awesome moments in that show. Like the first episode I thought was pretty decent, and then there's like 5 episodes of just like filler crap that I didn't care about, and then the last like 3 or 4 episodes were very good. So it's like one of those where
There are monsters in it.
there are. I would say there's quite a legacy to be had, but yeah, it was very good. I enjoyed it. It's called Legacy of Monsters. 5, 4,
Didn't know that.
3, 2,
Kind of
1.
rude of you to assume.
Down. Let's go to Jacoby.
I was so ready for the vending machine being the answer to the question, not what's in the vending machine. I said cigarettes.
And Kaiser.
Doritos.
Cigarettes.
Hey!
Correct. So 5-3.
Wait, bring Anthony.
Sure, why not?
Hi.
Wait, do American vending machines sell fucking cigarettes?
They did. That was
USA.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah,
Are we just having a talk, or are you challenging something?
No,
I'm not saying
he's
anything,
right,
but what
and
the
it's just a terrible thing. The U.S. is a terrible
I
place. We're good.
I thought you had to be something edible, but okay.
No, I love the Doritos.
I
Actually.
have-
Good
Okay.
Okay. The next question coming to you.
I want to bring in Cody too, just to chat.
Your next question comes to the category of Star Wars. In which Star Wars film will you see an object that originally looks like a ship but turns out to be an iron in a laundry room?
Good question.
What?
I will tell the writer that you said so.
Oh, nice. I will tell the writer.
Okay.
I know them.
No, you don't.
I've seen them around here before.
You wish you knew them.
Probably true, actually. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
Phantom Menace.
No. Let's go to Jacoby.
The Last Jedi?
The Last Jedi is correct.
I was like, that seems like the movie that would do that.
Yeah.
All right,
I
5-4.
have no
Your
idea.
next question is in the category of epic adventures. In Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, what is the name of the female astronomer who is revealed to be Barbossa's daughter?
What
We
is
just
her
need
name?
the first name.
Just watch this.
But if you want to give us the last name, it better fucking be right.
Barbossa.
I guess technically,
Ray Skywalker.
fuck off. Oh man, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacoby.
Nope. Kyla.
Yeah, and Kaiser.
Karina Smith.
Karina
Smith is correct. So 6-4. Nick, what is next?
That ultimate question comes in the category of Marvel. And your question is, in Blade, who plays Deacon Frost's henchman, Quinn?
You like Blades?
Of the Sonya variety?
Of the what variety?
Sonya?
Oh,
Sonya Blade?
I get it.
That was a Mortal Kombat reference.
It's weird that came from you, but yeah. 5,
So did you like how Kaiser said, fuck you, Tim, here's both?
2, 1. Pens down. He does that often. Let's go to Kaiser.
Donald Logue.
And Jacoby.
Guy from Life. Donald Logue.
Donald Logue is correct. And the guy from Life. 7-5. Your final question in this round is going to come to you from the category of mixed bag.
Ooh.
Ooh, it could be anything. Okay. Your question is, in Ruby Gilman, Teenage Kraken, after her family moves to Oceanside, Ruby is supposed to tell people that they are from what country? I watched this movie with Ellie over the course of a week and a half.
Took that long.
Well, she can't stare at the screen for too long, Nick. We also watched Trolls Band Together.
Okay, that's a good one.
And during the beginning, the whole time, she just went,
You got to get her those blue light glasses.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Okay.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacoby
Canada.
and Kaiser.
Is it Canada?
It is Canada.
Hey!
That's correct. So at the end of round number 1, hey, look, Nick, these guys are good at this. It's 8-6, 2-point game. Let's get into round number 2. How's it going to work?
Round number 2 is going to work like this. It is the wheel round. We have a wheel with 8 fandom categories on it, as well as spinners and opponent's choice. Each player will get a spin at the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can choose to spin again, but they will be forced to keep what they spin the second time. They'll get 5 questions in the chosen category, each worth 2 points apiece. Unless you'd like to check down a multiple choice, in which case it'll only be worth 1, but be on the lookout as stealing is available in round number 2. Tim, what's on the wheel today?
On the wheel today is Epic Adventures, MCU, James Bond, Disney Animation, Criminal Underworld, Star Wars, Creature Features, and Worlds of DC. Kaiser, you're in the lead. Do you want to spin first or defer?
Pretty good
I
first
don't
round.
mind going first, to be honest, but
I mean, I'm good with that. If you just want to keep rolling, you had a good first round. You want to keep the train going.
I mean, to be honest, the last 2 answers were like, one of them was like a very like thing to me, and then the other one was a guess. So, what do you think?
I mean, it really is up to you. You can give it a sec and just see how he does, and you can kind of go with if you want to go 2 or 1, or put him in a hole and force him to go 2.
And I think I can go first. That's fine.
You said that initially. Let's go. Just go with what you go with your gut. I like it.
Okay, so you're spinning now. Okay.
Yeah.
This is your first spin. It lands on Disney.
A lot of it. I think we should spin that again. There's more better stuff on here for you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Just spin again.
Yeah.
All right. This is what you're going to be stuck with. And it lands on Criminal Underworld.
You know I love this, so do good.
You know I love this. Do good. All right. Nick, would you please go ahead and give Kaiser his questions in the category of Criminal Underworld?
Gladly. Kaiser, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Criminal Underworld?
We shall see.
Your first question. After Tokyo Drift, what is the next Fast and Furious film to feature the character Sean Miller?
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Fast and Furious 6.
That is incorrect. Jacoby, chance for the 2-point steal.
Ooh. Do you read the question? You don't, do you? I just say it. So I think it's Fury 7.
That is correct for a 2-point steal.
And a tie game, Nick.
And a tie game.
Whew.
Kaiser,
Yeah,
your
it was
second
one
question.
or the other.
Who plays Josh Howard, the man who goes undercover as a garbage truck driver in the original Ocean's 11?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, Dean Martin, B, Sammy Davis Jr., C, Donald Sutherland, or D, Sid Caesar?
Sammy Davis Jr.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, Kaiser, your third question. Before John ultimately shoots her, how does Gianna try to kill herself in John Wick Chapter 2?
She slits her own wrist.
That is correct for 2 points. All right, Kaiser, your penultimate question. In The Fast and the Furious, what type of food does Brian repeatedly order in order to see Mia?
A tuna sandwich.
That is correct for 2 points. And Kaiser, your final question. In 2001's Ocean's 11, when Danny says goodbye to Tess, what does he slip into her pocket?
A phone.
That's correct for 2 more points. The end of Kaiser's round 2.
Getting his total up to 15, Nick.
That is what I have, Tim.
With the steals, Jacoby's at 8, so we're going to bring back in the wheel and Mr. Newberry.
One of the fucking other. God damn it.
This is going to be the spin for Jacoby.
This is going to be very crucial for me.
It lands on Jimmy B. James Bond.
Well, he put that, I think. Is this match? I think he did. It's too deep.
Yeah, we're not going to. We'll spin again. I think you do fine in it, but we need some points. So
yeah, I need to spin it for. I would have What else do I like on here? We'll see.
There's some other good things. There's some good.
There's some good on here.
All right.
But again, yeah.
You're going to be stuck with.
Don't say it like that.
I know. There's a lot of good
Hands
things
on
on here.
opponent's
See, that's just a douche thing to say.
I always say that. This is what you're going to be stuck with. So, Kaiser, do you need to see the categories?
I want to say Disney animation.
Didn't he put that on there?
No. Okay, shit. Can you see the
Yeah,
categories?
let's look at the categories. I'm pretty sure he put that on there. So I would be cautious.
Is that a bet or Bond?
I mean, he avoided Bond. He probably could do okay, but the chance of him getting 10 on it seems slim. I mean, you got some of the new ones out there. He definitely will study. Like Star Wars is always going to be super deep.
I think Bond's probably the right choice. I guess.
I think so. I think you go Bond and you can get steals if he misses anything.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Bond.
See what happens.
All right.
Dang it! I didn't get my strength of Disney animation next time.
Yeah, I was laughing to myself. Okay, Jacoby, I will be giving you your questions in the category of Jimmy B. Are you ready?
Yeah. So 8 to 15, right? 5 questions.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I had to think about what you were saying to me. Yes, that's correct. Your first question. Which James Bond film features Bond and his allies using the code phrase, I love you, to identify each other?
Ooh. I'm pretty sure it's... Ooh. These names are so hard.
5, 4.
You only live twice.
That is correct for 2 points. Your next question. Who plays M in Moonraker?
Oh. That one should be the easy one. I have a whole list of M actors. Wouldn't be a trick question. There's definitely an M actor.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Multiple choice, please.
All right, your options are A, Bernard Lee, B, Robert Brown, C, Judi Dench, or D, Jeffrey Keane.
Kaiser definitely know this, and I think it's just the one where like that guy was replaced already. Because I think Bernard Lee always plays it, but then I thought there was a time where he didn't play it because he was gone. So I'm going to say maybe it's this one, maybe it's not. I'm going to B. This boy.
That is incorrect. Kaiser, chance for a 1-point steal. Is it A, Bernard Lee, B, Robert Brown, C, Judi Dench, or D, Jeffrey Keane?
Bernard Lee's final performance as M is in Moonraker. Bernard Lee, final answer.
That is correct for 1 point.
For your eyes only is where there is no M.
There's no M. Didn't he get replaced? Doesn't matter at 1 point. So.
Your next question, Jacoby. In The Living Daylights, when Bond and Kara are taken prisoner in Afghanistan, the guards are knocked out by a knockout gas device that is activated. How?
Ooh. Oh, this is one of the good. I like this one too. Yeah, they're knocked out. Dang. They're in prison and they're knocked out.
5, 4.
I don't think I'll pull it.
2.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, if it gets too far away from Bond, B, whistling, C, pushing a button, or D, dropped on the ground.
See, I wouldn't have gotten it either way, but I thought it was like, in what thing? So I would have guessed like pen, and I would have been like, what, way off. I think whistling sounds familiar. I'm going to say whistling.
That's correct for 1 point. Pen. All right. All right, Jacoby, your next question. Die Another Day opens with Bond infiltrating a military base in which country?
Well, because it's against. Okay, now I know that's the bad one. That's. I'll go for it. North Korea.
That is correct for 2 points.
I love
I
watching
was
your
like,
process.
are you saying it's a battle between North and South Korea?
Yeah.
All right, and your final question in James Bond.
God.
When Bond...
Sorry. Okay. Sorry.
Sorry, that was funny. All right, your question. When Bond and Madeline arrive at Blofeld's base in Spectre, Blofeld forces Madeline to watch a video recording of what happening?
What? Forces. Oh no! Wait, Spectre. Okay. Of what happening? Bond's killing her father.
That is incorrect.
Dang
Kaiser
it.
points for a 2-point steal.
Her father's death.
I think we have to accept
That
that.
would be
Yeah,
good.
for 2 points. Yeah, it's his father shoots himself.
I guess I'll
he's the
bring in
one killed-
Cody just for a
killed himself.
second.
Yeah.
So we would accept Kaiser's answer. Yeah.
I think that because he doesn't. I guess he gives him the. I thought he leaves the gun that he kills himself with. Should have said
I
responsible.
can tell you now, Mr. White killed himself.
Kaiser, you're not.
I can tell you that.
I know he killed himself. I think I got it wrong, but like that's
Because leaving gun, I don't want to even open that realm of
Sure,
challenges.
that's a whole
but
thing.
Somebody leaving a
It's
weapon
fine.
causes
I got
death,
it wrong.
I think it is.
I'm glad I at least remembered at least what was being shown, but close don't count except horseshoes, hand grenades, and nuclear bombs. So
Okay. Nick, with that steal in there, I have Kaiser at 18 and I have Jacoby at 13. Is that what
I
you
have
have?
that as well, Tim.
All right, so let's get into round number 3. How's it going to work?
Well, round number 3 is going to work like this. It is the betting round. We have 5 more questions of the round of Fandom Fights. Once the players hit a category, they can bet anywhere between 0 and 2 points on the question. If they get the question correct, they will gain those points. If they get the question incorrect, they will lose those points. We will play until someone is mathematically eliminated or we have reached the end of the match. Players, any questions? We get into round number 3.
5 questions.
Go ahead.
First category you can bet points on is horror icons. Let's get bets starting with Jacoby
2 points.
and Kaiser.
1.
Okay. Your question in the category of horror icons is as follows. What does Michael use to kill his school bully in the woods at the beginning of Rob Zombie's Halloween? What?
You like this one.
I love this movie.
As we've gone through this match, I'm just envisioning the clips of me like reading the rules as I walk through a movie theater.
All I'm thinking of is Jacoby going, all right, your last question in Bond. 5,
I thought I was done.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Jacoby.
It's something that I thought was really dumb because I didn't think had enough force to do it, but I said like a tree branch.
And Kaiser.
I say a lot.
I
I would say tree branch and not log. And then
would agree.
I imagine we'll talk about it, but that's
That's what my gut
Bring Anthony in.
said. And so 15 to 17, and we will bring in Anthony.
My understanding of log is a hunk of wood.
So yes, log is a hunk of wood, but is usually a large, like smaller, like stump-looking thing. So if it's like a tree branch, it needs to be long and more. But if it's small, I haven't seen Rob Zombie's Halloween in 15 years because it's awful. But if it's smaller, probably more like about shoulder width and thick, then I would say that can be classified as a log. If it's kind of long and skinnier, then that would be more of a tree branch. So what do you remember? How do you remember it being?
I know it's a piece of wood, but then I was like, I know it's like part of a tree, so that's why I went with log. Yeah.
I mean, we have 4 questions left.
I am not an expert in woodcraft, so.
Well, what do you, I just gave you the perfect description of a log. If it looks like that,
Yeah. I don't remember what exactly it looks like, but I think I can let it go.
Okay, yeah, because I
I'll
can't.
let it go. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be hilarious if little Michael Myers carried a gigantic tree log and smacked his bully with it.
All right, so Nick, Kaiser's in the lead with 17 because he lost 1 point. Jacoby got 2 points and goes up to 15. So it's a 2-point game, 4 questions remaining. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, your next category is going to come to you from Nick.
It's the category of American spies.
Nick, let's get bets. We're going to start with Kaiser.
2.
Okay, and Jacoby.
I didn't want to finish 2. I didn't want to jinx it by saying like what franchise I don't want. So like
that's fair. Nick, go ahead and ask the question.
Your question in American Spies. Which American Spies film features the main heroes removing the tracking device from the main villain and sending it away on a drone to lead others off course?
The same thing happened to me and Bucky last week.
Makes sense. Is he chipped? Did you chip him?
What?
Is he chipped? Did you chip him?
He is not. He might be chipped. Yes, when he had his things taken care of. Yeah,
you threw a little chip in as well. Yeah. Makes sense.
4, 3.
Repeat the question.
All right, it's going to be Kaiser's first repeat.
Question again. Which American Spies film features the main heroes removing the tracking device from the main villain and sending it away on a drone to lead others off course?
Has Jacoby used a repeat, Nick?
He has not, because
Okay.
I didn't write about to.
I wasn't sure. I thought I might have mismarked that. So.
Now I want some chips.
I'd go for some chips.
You don't have any chips. I ate them all.
I haven't had any dinner tonight.
Me neither. I'm very hungry.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Repeat the question.
All right, it's going to be a second repeat from Kaiser.
Question again. Which American Spies film features the main heroes removing the tracking device from the main villain and sending it away on a drone to lead others off course?
Your thoughts on drones?
You do a lot of that. Sometimes you just talk and drone on and
yeah.
I didn't think my fun use of definitions of words would be caught by everyone, so I decided to just
say it
to the chase. Yeah.
I was gonna call you out on it, but you did it yourself. So good.
You did it, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Kaiser.
One Identity.
And Jacoby.
Mission Impossible Fallout.
Mission Impossible Fallout is the correct answer. So, Nick, I have the score now flipped 17 to 15. Is that what you have?
That's what I have, Tim.
All right, Jacoby's now in the lead. The next category you can bet points on is creature features. All right, let's get bets starting with Jacoby.
2 points.
And Kaiser.
2.
All right, here's your question in the category of creature features.
God, please.
Which family member of Malcolm's does Carver mention got killed by the simian flu in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes? This is the one where the apes dawn.
I forgot Planet of the Apes was still in this category. Oh.
You ever had the simian flu?
Yeah, it sucks.
I feel for you, man.
Yeah. Tis what it is.
5.
I'm so
4,
hungry.
3.
I use one repeat here.
All right, that's going to be Jacoby's first repeat. Which family member of Malcolm's does Carver mention got killed by the simian flu in Dawn of the Planet of the Apes?
I think. Ooh, I'm going to
Is this your
change my
favorite
answer.
of the
I'm changing
franchise?
Yeah, I'd probably say so.
I like the next one better, but it's close.
No, I think this would be one. It doesn't really matter because there's like 4 and then all the rest.
Yeah, I would agree.
And then, well, there's one like there-ish, but
Yeah, I like the fourth film. Franchise, but
Ooh,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
one that's like there.
Or
It's gonna be big, Kaiser.
oh, really? I thought you were gonna say the third one was one.
I would.
Hands down. We're gonna go to Jacoby,
Oh, I said his wife.
and we're gonna go to Kaiser.
Diesel, white.
Wife is
I changed that. Thank God.
19 to 17. Still a 2-point game. Nick, this is getting, as Koho would say, indoors. What is next?
Your next category you can get points on is Law and Order.
Fuck.
Let's get back starting with Kaiser
2.
and Jacoby.
2 points.
All right. Your question is going to come to you from Nick.
Your question in Law and Order. Who plays head of Omnicorp Marketing, Tom Pope, in RoboCop 2014?
Nick, if both players hit or both players miss, we will move on to the final question. But if Jacoby hits and Kaiser misses, we are done.
And if Kaiser hits and Jacoby misses, we're going to move on to the final question as well,
We're
which
flipped.
takes away some momentum building because probably should have been safe.
Yeah.
4.
Repeat that.
All right, that's your second repeat, Jacoby.
Question again. Who plays head of Omnicorp Marketing, Tom Pope, in RoboCop 2014? Great year.
Yeah. I graduated high school in that year. I was totally random. I was talking about like my high school friends the other day with people at work, and how like a few of my very close friends from high school were in my wedding, and my friend at work went, "It wasn't Nick and Cody, weren't they in your wedding?" And I said, "No." And she said, "But you've known them like your whole life, right?" And I was like, "No, not at all." 5, 4. It was very funny. 3, 2, 1. Pens down. And for the suspense, based on who I saw writing quickly, we're gonna go to Jacoby.
Jay Baruchel seems like a marketing guy. Baruchel.
And Kaiser.
Jay Baruchel.
Yeah.
I would accept both of them.
No.
Yeah.
I would accept both of them, and that makes it 21 to 19, and we can go.
Baruchel. Yeah, it's a question of vowels. It's right. Yeah,
I would accept both of them. So, Kaiser, you can do with that what you will. Do you want to bring in Anthony?
he can.
Anthony.
Oh wait, he can. Yeah, you didn't
challenge
challenge
on
him.
the other one.
Baruchel? No.
Baruchel.
No.
I think the problem is
Baruchel.
it's very difficult to tell if he wrote CHU or CHA because his handwriting is
He wrote-
garbage.
It's CHU.
Ouch.
I mean, it looks like CHU, so.
It does. I mean, there's one question left. If you want to try, just do this handwriting.
Also,
You
he says
can.
Baruchel. He said Barachul. That's like misspelling on like 2 different levels. So I would challenge it.
So if you want to, there's one question left. We can try it and just hope that the handwriting is this situation here. I'm okay with that
Yeah.
if you want to go.
I'll
There's only one
challenge.
left.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back from the challenge. Nick and I talked about it, and we talked about it with the other managers and the players, and Nick and I both decided that the Jacoby's answer will be accepted. So the score is 21 to 19. It is a 2-point game. Kaiser has lost this challenge. Both players have 1 repeat remaining, and the final category that you can bet points on is going to be DC. Let's get bets starting with Jacoby
1 point.
and Kaiser.
2.
All right.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Both players hit. Jacoby wins. Both players miss. Jacoby wins. But if Kaiser hits and Jacoby misses, Kaiser will win. And if Jacoby hits and Kaiser misses, then Jacoby wins.
You always say the most exciting one third, but okay.
Great. Here we go. Your question in the category of DC. In Stardust, Septimus, the last brother, is killed using a voodoo doll and dies how?
You look like an angel, Tim.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Repeat.
That is the final repeat for Jacoby. In Stardust, Septimus, the last brother, is killed using a voodoo doll and dies how? The answer is not famous literature. I can tell you that much.
Ooh,
Do you understand that reference?
I don't, and I'm too
Oh,
tense.
Cody
right now.
does. Last second.
Too tense right now.
Cody was there, or no? Yeah, you had to have been there, Cody. It's like,
But you got this, Kaiser.
4, 3, 2,
I think
1. Pens down. Kaiser, we're gonna go to you first,
drowns.
and Jacoby.
I also said drowns.
And your winner, Jacoby Bancroft. He does it again on the final question, just like pulling something out of his ass. Drowns was the correct answer. Holy shit, I was so prepared to say Kaiser's name there at the end. Nick, this was an insane match.
Is it ever not when these two are playing, whether it be against each other or against others? Wild shit. A lot of things didn't go Kaiser's way. Jacoby even spun opponent's choice, and I don't think it went as well as the person who's giving the opponent their choice would want it to go. And then, yeah, Kaiser voiced it throughout round 3 that just none of the categories fell in maybe not in, they were in his wheelhouse, but maybe not at the center of his wheelhouse. He probably would have preferred others, and sometimes that's just the luck of the draw. And I think we have another Jacoby match for the record books because, yeah, I'm getting Boatman vibes from this one.
Insane. So let's go into post-match interviews and talk to the players right now.
Kaiser, listen, it's never any fun to be on the other side of a Jacoby match. We've learned that now because it's not just the Bowman match. It's all other matches the dude plays in. They're all stressful. They're all tension-filled. They're all just, quite frankly, annoying to be a part of, but probably very fun to watch. At the end of the day, it sounds like a lot of things didn't go your way. You definitely outplayed in round 1. You got opponent's choice in round 2, but Jacoby did a lot better than I think a lot of people were maybe expecting. And round 3 just didn't fall your way. Most people will cite bad luck in round 2, but it happens in round 3 for sure. Kaiser, at the end of the day, you made Jacoby sweat. You made him work. He definitely had to earn this one, if anything. But how are you feeling about the match?
This match makes me want to retire. That's the first thing that I would say, but I won't. But it kind of sucks because I think like a major reason why I lost this match is because I don't know American culture well enough. Like, I didn't know that a lock is not similar to a brunch. I didn't know a fucking vending machine can sell cigarettes. And I don't know that Jay Baruchel's last name can be misspelled that badly. But it's what it is, and round 3 is just terrible, and I have not been very well lately, so it's what it is.
Yeah. Gotcha. To be fair, I also did not know vending machines used to sell cigarettes, and I was as weirded out by the answer as you were. But Anthony, thoughts on Kaiser's performance?
I mean, Kaiser took him to the last question. Kaiser played great the whole time through. He will. I know he's not like in the best form right now, and that happens. But he still fought through the whole match and played really, really well. You know, one miss in like round 3 on categories he's not as strong in as other ones that could have possibly popped up. Always hits. He knew what he knew. He got to the end. Jacoby, I don't know if he ever watched Stardust or just guessed something, but he just pulled it out at the end. I mean, Kaiser's a great player. He always is. He'll always have a challenge that makes sense, but sometimes, like he said, the culture differences make things difficult sometimes when you watch these movies. The one thing I do know that we are better than them at is math, because it didn't matter if you bet 1 or 2. The game would have ended the same way. Nothing changes by betting 1. You bet 2, you get it wrong, you lose. You bet 2 and you get it right, you win. You just get an extra point. I was so baffled by that. But in the end, Jacoby played great. Kaiser played great. I mean, I know he says he might retire. He thinks about it. This match does that, but he's too good of a player. He will be there in teams. He will be back in singles. And I feel horrible for the next person that has to play him because I know he'll come back with a vengeance.
This match just caught me at a very bad time in my life. Like Mission Impossible 4 is a movie that I watched. I have watched multiple times, but my most recent rewatch, I stopped at the 1/3 mark. So when I was thinking through the answer, I was like going through every single movie, and I just blanked out Fallout from my mind. So yeah, it happens.
Kaiser, it happens to the best of us. I think we will see you back for sure this year, and we'll see you back in teams. This might have been the wrong foot to start on for this year, but I think you still have a good year ahead of you.
Who knows?
He does.
Hey, you suck. You make me nervous. You stress me out. And Jacoby, Kaiser played great. I'll even say it right now. He outplayed you in terms of accuracy. He had the technical better match, but that you seem to never care about that because people who have the technical better match, you find a way to come back in round 3 and win anyway.
That's my MO. Because I'll say I like know it. Like on paper to paper, Kaiser is a better player. He knows more than me. He's a great player. He knows how to navigate this game, I think, better than anybody else playing this one. He's freaking great. He's phenomenal. I love watching Kaiser. I don't like being on the other end of Kaiser when he challenges, but like hearing him, articulate his challenges, it's great. I'm stressful. I'm scared. So he's a great player. And I just, I get a little I get lucky and sometimes I'll admit that. So it was nuts. This was insane. I thought this was a very level chill, and it happens what it always does. I'm down by like 5 points. I missed like out of the first 4 questions. I go like one of 4. I'm like, this is gonna be. I literally had the thought that this is gonna be like my lowest scoring match ever to like start off. Like I'm gonna get none of these, and then opponent's choice for Bond. Like thankfully I remembered that I love you, which is the weirdest code phrase, and I only live twice. And I was confident in the one that I missed, and then I still missed it. And then I was down by 5 in round 3, and then just being in that. That's what nobody says. Like, yes, you always say it's like, oh, it's so stressful to play you because he comes back, but it's because I do so poor, like so average in the first 2 rounds, and I'm at such a deficit where they can be comfy, and I literally got to work and climb my way up to get there. No, but this is great. I'm sorry I ramble a whole lot. Cody, this is thank you so much, Cody, for being in my corner. I know I invited you last minute because I forgot you were not in the chat, and I am very glad you were here because I would have been like, yep, nope, okay, I could see or something like that. So, oh man, I'll let you talk now.
Cody, fortune favored the bold today.
Yeah,
that was corny, but how do you feel about Jacoby's performance?
So fortune favors the bold. It's really good with him letting me manage him because fortune does favor the bold. I think like that's my strategy in round 2. It doesn't matter when you lose, just to swing, because everybody uses their little codes. I understand, by the way, we do know how math works. I understand how we were trying to explain it. But if he writes 0 on the board and forces us, and we just throw 2 on the thing, and we end up swinging and missing when we're going to sudden death, it's a mess. Fandom has always betting rounds. We always screw up. I just want to make sure let him have one. This is also the thing. I think this round was lost 2 places. One, I think they could have challenged. Like I'm not making an argument, but I think they have a better chance of log versus tree branch versus Barachel's name being spelled wrong. I just think that was because you guys were just emphatic on like, yep, we'll accept that. That's fine with us. But you were like, we'll have a conversation about that. So I think the challenge should have been used there. And they both didn't know that he didn't put Disney animation as a strength, and he missed the Disney animation question in the first round. They gave him Bond. They should have given him Disney. It would have been a different match. I think Disney, he could still hit some stuff, but I don't think he used that as a strength. So
fair. Well, Jacoby, now that you've won, well, first of all, you have a team's number 1 contender match coming up. But aside from that, because you've won in this, you get to play in a singles match again very soon. And I can tell you who you're playing because they played last week. They won. Jacoby, you find yourself in a rematch. I think it's just the second time you all have played against one Kaleb Koho.
I'm playing Koho? Did he win? He beat me last time, didn't he? I think he did.
I think he did.
I think he did. But that's fun. Oh, wow. Okay. No, that's exciting.
I'm managing him. He's ours.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. Caleb's coming back.
I should also mention that the winner of that match, you versus Koho, will find themselves in a number 1 contender match.
Holy shit.
Which may have just added a whole another level of pressure, but you would have seen, rather.
Yeah, no, that's great. Yeah.
I do want to say this. Kaiser, don't think about retiring. You are a fantastic
No, please don't retire, Kaiser. Please.
You are absolutely incredible. You should have won this game by like. It's just a terrible round 3. He got opponent's choice. It's just Jacoby luck. You will be back and you will be challenging for a title. Like, do not hang your head on this match. You were a fantastic player.
Yeah, he's great. Koho's great. You all are great. Kaiser's great. Everybody here is great. I had a very stressful, fun time.
Jacoby, you are also great. Congratulations on the win. We'll see you next time.
That was an intense match, Nick. Really, really crazy stuff. I feel for Kaiser, genuinely do. I've been on those types of matches before. It doesn't feel great. And I've been on the side that Jacoby's on as well, where I've gotten really lucky at the end. So I know how both are feeling. And one is really fun and jubilant, and one is not. So I totally get it. But I think the important thing to take away from here today is that both of these guys are really good Fandom Fights players, and we got a really good Fandom match. I'm looking forward to seeing Jacoby play Koho. I'm looking forward to see what Kaiser does next, not only in singles, but also in teams. This is going to be nuts. The season has only just begun for these two. So thank you to the players. Thank you to the managers. Thank you to Nick for writing. I've been Tim. We'll see you guys next time with another great match. But until then, have a good one. Good night.